of openHAB is still executing. At this point it is building openHAB add-ons, and here in intellij you can see that it is already 20 minutes since I started importing the project, and there are several minutes left. So let this process continue, and now I will show you what was the point of downloading the openHAB milestone build. So when I go to this directory, right, I have standard openHAB installation. So going there, openHAB 250m2 start sh should launch me openHAB. I assume that since you are starting the local development, you already have IDE or you have a local Java installation, so I will not dive into that. So openHAB just started and still booting up. Yeah, it's booting up very slowly because my computer is obviously overloaded with too many things at the same time. So here you can see that there is a bunch of bundles coming from openHAB, namely most of those which are the core add-ons. There are several others like the xtext for the rules, Jetty for handling HTTP, and various other add-ons which are not that interesting. So these things here are our core of interest, and I would like to show you how to quickly filter, list, and also update these elements, because one of the issues is that the naming might not be consistent, and different bundles or parts of the system might have rest in different capitals and so on. So the first thing is typing -l, which will give you an location which is usually more consistent across multiple places. And for example, if I look for REST specific things, I can grab over the REST, and yeah, I will get the list of the addresses. So now, assuming that this REST thingy have been built, I can get the location from my build. So this is here, you can see that this is a full path to the add-on, and yeah, this is something completely different, but I would like to show you a possibility to have an update of existing bundle with the file system location on your disk. So this Maven prefix here have a special meaning, which I will not explain during this video. So to avoid any places, or to speed up the development cycle, you can simply use the file location and point to the archive which is present on your disk. And by this you will override the default version which was loaded from the openHAB distribution. I hope that this answers you what for you need the openHAB distribution. In fact, you might start working on your add-on without downloading openHAB core add-ons, and just by doing the basic intellij project as I did over here with HTTP proxy. So this is the openHAB add-on, which doesn't depend on any openHAB specific libraries. I mean, it doesn't depend on openHAB POM. Obviously, it still imports openHAB and the smart home dependencies, yet it is possible to be imported separately into the intellij. So this is a standalone add-on which is not part of openHAB add-ons, and as you can see, it takes a bit of time to import all these things together. So if you want just to experiment, you can try to use this blueprint. My personal recommendation is to download all the openHAB 2 add-ons and core, because it is much easier to debug openHAB when you have all sources on your local disk. So I will not execute this command because it will make some side effects, but this, if you will remember, update bundle ID, the ID comes from the first column, file, and then a file system location will override the version which was botted or putted within the openHAB installation by default. So by this way you can keep developing your extensions and updating them still manually. And the smarter way is to use bundle watch, and this bundle watch should scan your local Maven repository and do updates automatically. So this is all for now. Let's hear each other in a few minutes once the build is completed.